Hello guys, I'm Kert and this is Brew Better. For today, I'll be brewing Philippines Paramount Experimental Lot 1. Now I will be brewing this coffee using a Origami Air dripper with a cone filter that's actually attached to it. Now, the main reason why we want to do this is that we will have to focus on making sure that the coffee is at its sweetest while being clean. So I have here 13 grams of medium fine ground coffee that's actually ground 5 minutes ago to actually let the gases out before we brew it. Now the main reason why I'm doing that is because we want to make sure that there's very little roasty taste as this is a freshly roasted batch. So let's start brewing. Now this water is boiled to 95 degrees Celsius, of which we're going to be pouring 30 ml as we bloom the coffee and let it bloom for 30 seconds. Now I'm pouring this in a much slower rate because we want to make sure that every part of the ground is actually saturated and everything is given time to absorb the water. With that said, we'll be pouring in 4 pulses, including the bloom, so that we could accentuate the sweetness and the balance of the coffee. Now 30 seconds have passed. I will be pouring now another pulse that's going to end at 100 milliliters to extract the acidity of the coffee. Now this will actually bring a total yield of 190 milliliters, roughly 1:15 in terms of the brewing ratio, making sure that we're pouring in a circular motion up until the 150th milliliters. Now I only have 1 pulse left, and that's to actually introduce the balance for the coffee, making it sweeter, making the body much more concentrated, and at the same time giving you that velvety mouthfeel. Now this coffee was actually grown at 1,400 meters above sea level. This is a blend of Katura and Katimor, making sure that the fruity sweetness of the Katura is also balanced out by the body and the earthiness and the sweetness also of the Katimor. And now we're done. Total brewing time is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's assess the aroma. Immediately, the aroma that actually hits you is a very strong fruity aroma of papaya that's just perfectly ripe. Not too much, not too little. Let's taste. It really does show that specific fermentation process, which is a lactic natural. Really highlights that body that's very prevalent to lactic fermented coffees. And the acidity is not as strong as highly fermented coffees because it's actually pretty much balanced because of the blend of the varietals that's actually in it. You guys should give this a try. Always remember that your best coffee is the coffee that suits you. Feel free to share with us your brewing method and experience with the coffee. Cheers, and don't stop brewing.